from Memorial Hall on the campus of the University of North Georgia in Dahlonega. Coverage of the Nighthawks is on the air alongside Lee Glenn, Craig Corbin. Non-conference affair this afternoon featuring the Nighthawks of UNG and the Lions of Paine College out of Augusta, Georgia. Paine with their lone win of the season, coming in the season opener against a Peach Belt Conference team, Flagler. That being the only loss for Flagler on the year. The only win for Paine College as they come in 1-6, 0-3 in SIAC play.
Yeah, that tells you that you've got a team that is a little bit of a wild card. Flagler is a very athletic and talented team down in St. Augustine, and somebody that we'll see here at the beginning of the new year, the early part of our conference schedule. So to be able to win in St. Augustine in the season opener tells you that they're explosive and have a good team. It's just a matter of a little bit of rolling the dice as to what you're going to get with them. With Paine, you've got 3 different guards that can score, slash style, shooting style, but they all can get it up pretty quick. But they haven't won since that Flagler back on November 12th. So it's a matter of, kind of gauging their confidence. If they can get a little bit of confidence, they could be a little bit of a walking time bomb, somebody you want to stay away from. But if we can jump on them early, I think it's a team that we could use our depth to wear down.
They have also played another Peach Belt Conference opponent in USC Aiken, that back on the 23rd of November. And an Aiken victory in that one, 75-71. You look at a comparison of the numbers, and the Nighthawks with an advantage in virtually every category. The Nighthawks shoot the ball better from both the floor and beyond the arc. A slight edge in rebounding to Paine, but virtually everything else, the Nighthawks come in with an advantage on paper.
Yeah, and with paper, you've got it's a little bit skewed because they've only got 9 players. I think they believe you said that they added a 10th before the start of today's game. So you've got some guys that are getting higher volume than ours, which is spread out and balanced just a little bit more. But when you're comparing team numbers, which we are here, it's the nod goes to the Nighthawks. I think that we're the better team. I think that we are a little bit more organized. I think that it's just a matter of 2 teams that are looking to gain their confidence. And, this is our last non-conference challenge before we open up next Friday night with Augusta. Basically this is our last dress rehearsal. And the result is important from a confidence standpoint, but there's certain things that we need to fine-tune in terms of our rotation, in terms of how we're getting our shots and our defensive intensity. And if we can do those things here in this final non-conference contest against Paine, I think that kind of opens the doors for us to get off on a good start within the Peach Belt Conference. Paine is a little bit of a, like we said in the earlier piece, a little bit of a wild card, just because although that the numbers are similar but tilted a little bit to the North Georgia side, you don't know what you're going to get with them. And, so I think that at times the 1 and 6 can be a little bit scary because it's just we're going to turn it loose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Coach Faulkner and company expect. In talking with them earlier this afternoon, their thinking is that perhaps they will see a bit of zone, oddly, from Paine, which would give them the opportunity to open up things beyond the arc. And, for example, if Ebo Smith gets hot early, that could be a good thing for UNG.
Well, teams that have short rosters better play a little bit of zone.
Yeah.
Because if you really try to get out and pressure, let's say that they've got 9 guys on roster. I can't imagine that they're 9 deep. So let's say they're 7 deep. You get out and pressure and bother people, you can get into foul trouble really quick and change. And so you have to really protect your skinny roster, being the fact that there's no depth to it. And so I would definitely imagine that we would see some zone. But this is a very long and athletic team, so this is not going to be a park and rec version where it's just packed into a 2-3 around the paint. It's going to be
stretched
extension and wide hands and making us have to dribble into gaps. If we do see zone, and settle for just passing it around the perimeter and taking a long-range jump shot, it could be advantageous to Paine.
Nighthawks have had a couple of frustrating results of late. Most recently, an overtime loss at Lee up in Cleveland, Tennessee, 95-90 the final there. Nighthawks with an opportunity to have won that ball game in regulation, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Faulkner just right before he went on the air, and I hadn't actually had a chance to talk to him since the Lee game, in which I watched a little bit on the broadcast, and I thought that I thought we played pretty well, to be honest with you. I thought that I thought when it got late into the game that Lee, who is a decent ball club, hit some really good shots, or really tough shots. They made big plays really deep late in the game. It seems like for a while that there wasn't a team that wanted to just go take the game under control, but Lee made some shots, some really big, tough, like a corner lean-in three at the very end of overtime to really stretch it out. But I think back to the Nighthawks, I thought that they played pretty well, to be honest with you. I say it every broadcast that it's never easy to go on the road in college basketball and win, and they gave themselves a chance to do that.
Prior to that ball game, the Nighthawks did pick up a road victory against Belmont Abbey up in Belmont, North Carolina. Final in that one, 85-79. Overall, 3-5, but with a couple of ball games that could have gone either way. Quite honestly, I think it could just as easily be 5-3 as 3-5.
And I don't think that there's too much of a difference between those two things, because to be honest with you, I think you can go 5-3, 4-4, 3-5, and it doesn't really matter as long as your team is prepared to get into conference play, because at-large bids within the Southeast region are so hard to get, just because you have to protect your records and protect your math. You can't really control that stuff. You're only in control of that in late December, middle December, if you've started out 7-1, 6-0. And so at this point, I think that if we're 3-5, that's fine. I think that we've prepared ourselves and started to settle in for how we want to play, through these first 8 games.
Young man that was honored within the North Georgia community for his performance in the last couple of ball games. Tyler Dominy, young man who has come to the forefront, averaging 13 points a contest and leads the team in rebounding at 6.3, has started every ball game, and you could tell as soon as Tyler came on campus, when he first joined the program a couple of years ago, that he had the ability to be one of those kind of players that the Nighthawks were going to be able to count on.
I think over the last couple of games, especially with Tyler, that's our Steak and Shake Nighthawk of the Week that we are working with Steak and Shake this year. It's a great honor. If you're named the Nighthawk of the Week, you're allowed to go have a meal on courtesy of Steak and Shake. But back to Tyler, we know that he's super athletic. And there was a while that when the flash got taken away from him, he just settled for the pull-up jump shot, and he shot a lot of 15-foot rise-up jump shots. Well, lately you started to see him kind of annex his games and find a few other ways to score, and that's been fun to watch. He's progressed every year. He's taken on more responsibility. It's been a ton of fun watching him and the rest of these local North Georgia kids get better.
And we will talk much more about that as the afternoon progresses. We are going to step away. When we return, it'll be time for the starting lineups and the opening tip between the Nighthawks of UNG and the Lions of Paine College. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Irresistible King's Hawaiian bread.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks.
Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
Why do they call it a home-style breakfast?
I tell you what, I was in Steak and Shake in 1934 having a home-style breakfast. I told the cook, this is the same style breakfast that my mama makes at home. The cook turned around, and it was my mama. She said, that's the idea, dummy. Now get back here and watch these dishes.
A mother's love has no equal.
Huh?
Start your day with a delicious home-style breakfast, only at Steak and Shake.
Back we are here courtside in Memorial Hall. Craig Corbin and Lee Glenn. Time for the starting lineups in today's ball game. First for the Lions of Paine College will be number 5, Gerard Blount, junior from Atlanta. Number 12, Malcolm Whittington, a junior from Long Beach, California. Number 21, Yusef Riley, Hamilton, Bermuda. Number 22, Kadarius Compton, and number 34, Deshaundrick Nelms.
Bermuda.
Nelms, yes, Hamilton, the capital of Bermuda.
Hamilton is the capital of Bermuda.
Not many options for that, just a couple of cities, but I've always wanted to go visit Bermuda.
How do you know so much about Bermuda if you haven't even visited?
One of my suite mates at Carolina was from Bermuda.
No
Great
way.
soccer player, and I was just intrigued to sort of pick his brain. He got into banking and went back and has served his community well, both in charitable work.
Nice.
Well, yeah, so it's sort of neat. I've always wanted to go check out Bermuda. That's on the bucket list.
What's number 0's name for Paine?
That would be Jose NJ Igua.
Well done.
NJ Igua.
Well done.
Now, it doesn't roll trippingly off the tongue, but it rolls.
I'm just actually checking to see if he's in uniform or not.
For the Nighthawks, it'll be number 2, Sean Brennan. Number 14, Tyler Dominy. Number 22, Ross Morcom, the freshman from Sewanee. Number 23, Shaquan Cantrell. And number 24, Ebo Smith. Your officials are ready, led by Bruce Benedict, who will toss the ball in the air.
The Bruce Benedict.
The one, the only.
Atlanta Brave catcher. Is he catcher or second baseman?
Catcher. And a great one. Quick 3 from Cantrell, no good. Rebound attempt, ball knocked out, so we'll get another shot. Ebo Smith back out front to Brennan. Opening half of play here in Dahlonega. Brennan now with 14 on the shot clock. Beck now skips it. Dominy from the corner. The 3 is good.
Sean might have got away with a little bit of a push off there on the baseline drive, but we'll take it. A lot of poise on that first possession for the Nighthawks, and anti what we talked about in the pregame show. Paine came out and played as man on that first possession.
On the wing, now they go down low. In traffic, Deshaundrick Nelms has it knocked away. Nighthawks with the ball.
And Ross Morcom is becoming a better player every game.
Morcom fakes, draws contact, somehow gets the shot away, and He'll head to the line.
Oh, man, that is a great little segment right there for Morecambe. A block shot, a defensive rebound, and then to come down and catch the ball in transition and to play off two, and a very nice fundamental head fake to get the Paine defender up in the air. That is a great two ends of the floor for the freshman.
Morecambe puts it up and no good, averaging nearly 20 minutes of action per contest, snagging 4 rebounds and averaging 6 points per contest. The former Lambert Longhorn.
Hook'em Horns.
Hook'em Horns.
Roll Tide, that's what I almost said. I don't know what they're thinking. A long day.
4-0. It's only mid-afternoon. Second possession for the Lions. Fall-away jumper, no good. Rebounded by Dominy. Third possession of the afternoon now for UNG. Dominy drives, puts it up, and no good. Strong move by Tyler, but the shot was short. Gerard Blunt. Another opportunity here. Nelms, no good. Gets it back. Shoots, no good. Another opportunity. Nelms in traffic, and the first foul of the ball game. It's going to be on Tyler. At the line, Deshaundrick Nelms out of Davenport, Florida.
Where's that at?
I was going to ask you the same thing. I'm not familiar with Davenport.
It's in the bottom third.
Would have to be.
That's all I know.
No good. Davenport on the season, 69% at the line. Has started all but one of the 7 ball games for the Lions. Second shot is up and good. First point of the day.
And some full court pressure after the made free throw. This will probably result back into a zone defense. Nope, they're going to match up.
Brennan out near midcourt. Now works to the left side. Cantrell down the lane. 10-footer up. No good. Paine looking for the first field goal of the afternoon. On the wing, Blunt. Now away to Compton. That one is no good. Ball tipped, and that'll stay with Paine. Oh, my.
Oh, thank you, sir. Early holiday gift. Thank you. I'll tell you what, Paine takes tough twos. They got, aside from the possession where it felt like they got like 7 offensive rebounds, their shots from the field have been 3 dribble lean backs. We will take those all day long.
Ebo Smith away to Cantrell. Nice move on the baseline and the basket for Shaquan.
Well done by Shaquan going baseline. It's a short angle to get to the rim, but he was able to weather the contact and then shoot a nice little 8-foot floating jump shot.
Long 3, no good. Weak side rebound by Brennan. Sean up the middle of the floor. Outlet comes to Tyler. Dominating the lane. 7-footer up and good. That is a thing of beauty. He can elevate so high.
Yeah, if he gets 2 feet into the paint, I really like the poise that he's playing with. And Paine is helping us out so far early in this contest with their shot selection. Their shot selection is just a lot of tough twos, which bounce hard off the rim and lead us the other way in transition.
Cantrell with the rebound. 7-point lead in the corner. Ebo Smith on a blocking foul prior to the 3. That's going to be on number 21, Yusef Riley, the native of Bermuda. He leads the team in field goal percentage, rebounds, and blocks, does the senior from Hamilton, Bermuda. Tyler Dominy getting a break, and Roderick English comes in, as does Denzel Hush. Tyler was playing with heavily taped right wrist. 3 in the corner.
I didn't pick up on that.
Brennan, top of the key, away to Cantrell. Open, English, 3!
I like O'Rod's falling in love with that corner 3. That's a very tough shot in basketball. I'm glad that he's able to kind of take ownership of that.
Timeout on the floor, and we will take one as well. 15:59 to play in the opening half. It's Nighthawks by 10. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Now you have it. Everything in your hands. Nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
This is why we love sports. It's in the way they play, free from the pressures and all the money talk. Playing for simply the love of the game, where everyone has a shot at their definition of success on and off the field. This is what we love about sports, and what we can still love about college sports.
Back to action here in Memorial Hall. We played just more than 4 minutes in the opening half, and it's been all Nighthawks thus far. Nelms down low, closely checked. Now back out on the perimeter they go.
Offensive.
And that's going to be a foul on Jose MJ Igua.
So he is getting into this.
Yep. Yeah. Young man from Columbus, Ohio. I would not have guessed that.
How many syllables are you pronouncing that with? Jose.
5, so 7.
Nice.
That is definitely a polysyllabic name.
That is strong, both the vocabulary or the vernacular of that word.
11-1 your score. Brennan holding high, skips it to Shaquan in traffic. The floater would not go.
It's a good shot. We take that all day long.
It was a great look. It just bounded away. Kadarius Compton now back out front. Whittington in the corner. Baseline jumper. Tate, good.
Well,
Jared Tate.
And we also take that or give that shot all day. A baseline pull-up, tough shot in the game.
Jared Tate, just a freshman from Atlanta. In the lane, nice feed down low, but the shot, it does go.
Ross.
Living right.
Ross.
Mr. Morcom. And that was a nice feed from Roderick. 10-point ball game. That equals the largest lead of the afternoon. Paine with the ball, closely checked. Now back to Nelms in the hands of MJ Igua. Back to Tate. Fall away jumper, no good. But a rebound. MJ Igua. And on whom? It's going to be on Roderick English.
Another tough two, lean back, fade away. We just weren't able to finish the possession. Very athletic by, I'm going to let you keep saying his name, Zero. I mean, on the glass, above the rim, poise, pivot, shot fake to create the foul. But if you're a Nighthawk fan, you like the shots that they're taking. They're tough twos. Let's see, that's their 4th point, and they've got, how many free throw attempts? They have 5 free throw attempts.
Yeah.
So we just got to not foul and secure defensive rebounds and just keep challenging these long lean back jump shots.
MJ Igua improving his season's percentage from the line. Came in hitting 45% at the charity stripe. Got them both there, and it's 13-5.
Here comes the 2-3 zone now.
Ephraim Shimanga in the ball game for North Georgia. Long three, Hush, no good. Rebound, battle, and the Lions have it. Whittington, well out on the wing. Might have been some fancy footwork there, but no whistle. Down low, Nelms, no good. And Cantrell clears the boards. Oh, scramble for it. And nice effort by Shaquan.
That is A+ effort.
Beautiful feed. Shimanga feeds Morcom. And the conversion.
Another tough two on their part. Zero almost created an offensive rebound, but due to Shaquan's effort, we were able to get that and get going in transition. Bucket 2.
Long three for Malcolm Whittington, junior from Long Beach.
We give Malcolm that shot. Just challenge it.
15-8 your score in the lane. Boy, that's a tough shot for Roderick. Had two defenders, one in front, one behind. Jared Tate pulls up, 17-footer, good. Five-point ball game. Inside 13 minutes we go. Cantrell feeds English, three on the way from the wing, and it's good. His second of the day.
I wonder if Coach Faulkner recruited him as a shooter because he's developed into one. I know it's a little bit of a set shot, but I really like the confidence that he shoots it with.
There is never hesitation on his part to put that shot up. Cantrell loses it. Oh, and nearly turned back over as Tate literally ran over the top of the ball. And a left-handed layup will go for Malcolm Whittington. Coach Faulkner wants to talk about it. It's a 30, 12-23, so we'll keep it right here, courtside.
Yeah.
18-12 is your score.
The last time I had the chance to talk to Coach Faulkner, I think that you guys alluded to it in your last post-game report, was that it's not necessarily the turnovers that hurt us, although that was a turnover, a transition that led the other way. It's a combination of turnovers and shot selection. I think that whenever we can get, and he believes that whenever we get quality looks on offense, that allows us to set our defense. And we're pretty good when we can play against a set defense. It's just like we're not the most athletic team and won't be in the Peach Belt when we move forward. But when we allow transition going at the other basket and play 2-on-2, 2-on-1, 3-on-2, 3-on-3, even 4-on-4 for that matter, the 4-on-4 is just more space on the court. So it's clean shots on offense that are probably going to be one of our keys all season long, and eliminating the athletic transitions headed to our rim.
Teams are back out on the floor. 12:23 to play here in the opening half, and the first appearance of the afternoon for one of the taller members of the Nighthawk squad, Lanre Olatunji.
Lanre.
From Lagos, Nigeria.
Is that the capital?
33. I think so. Pass in the corner. Nice drive, the shot, contact, and that's going to be a charge on Denzel Hodge.
To my man Antoine Williams, who just checked into the game.
Antoine, all we know about him is his number.
The capital of Nigeria is
Abuja.
Abuja.
I did not know that.
Huh.
Lagos I've heard of.
I have to.
Much more.
It's got to be on a coastal city, right?
I would think.
Yeah.
Fall away jumper, no good. Rebound to NJ Igua, no good. Gets another offensive board. Scrambles. Boy, a frenetic play. And finally a whistle.
Tough twos. We are forcing tough twos, but my man Zero is in there just wreaking havoc on the offensive glass. We've got to find a way to get him cut, get him checked. Like Tom Izzo calls it a cut down, check out, rebound, box out, whatever you want to call it. We got to find a way to get Zero in check on these long twos.
Quick jumper from the corner, and I'll tell you, Malcolm Whittington wasted no time with that one, and it's a one-possession ball game at 18-15. Nighthawks with the ball, up by 3 as we approach the 11-minute mark in the opening half of play. Tyler Dominy elevates, and around the rim and no good. English saves it back. Another opportunity, a 3 up, no good. And Paine College has it. Ball tipped at midcourt and taken by Dominy. Tyler in traffic, no good. Offensive board. Olatunji, 3 from English. Boy.
These guys are playing hard, everybody.
And a travel on the Lions. And interim head coach Daryl Stinson very unhappy with that.
Did you say interim head coach?
Yes, that's how he's listed on the website. He's had the program the entire season, but listed as the interim was an assistant prior to. Out front, Chimanga. Now on the wing, Ebo Smith, his first attempt of the day, partially blocked. Scramble for it, and Paine College comes up with it.
There's 10 guys playing really hard out there. This is a fast-paced, athletic game.
And another travel, this one by Jared Tate. And now it's time for we got substitution. Checking back in, Morecambe for Olatunji. Brennan back on the floor as well. So the Nighthawks have Cantrell, Morecambe, Smith, Dominy, and Brennan. Around they go, Ebo Smith for three, yes.
2-3 zone, that's a set play, side ball screen, and then when you throw it off of the ball screen, now you're allowed to play 3-on-2 on the backside. That extra pass gave the best shooter in the gym a rhythm three. So if they want to play the 2-3, we'll probably see that side ball screen set a good bit.
Antoine Williams, the pass down low. NJ Igua converts. And it's 21-17, North Georgia by 4, inside 10 minutes to go first half. Around the horn they go. Ebo Smith on the wing, fakes a dribble and a pass to Cantrell. Now in the hands of Brennan. Open, Ebo now drives at the foul line. Beautiful shot, but left it just short. That one good by Tate, and you probably heard on the Nat Sound mic his coach tell him that you better make it.
I'm not sure what the or would have been, though.
21. I love Nat Sound mics. Paine now a chance to tie. And we are knotted at 21.
They take tough twos, so we're fine.
Basket by Kadarius Compton, senior from Hampton, Georgia. Ebo Smith now dominated in the lane. Hook shot, Morecambe, no good. Paine College has not led on the afternoon. Have their first opportunity to go in front of the Nighthawks. That one no good by Tate. Now the Nighthawks have it.
Watch out.
Slam dunk. Tyler Dominy. Oh, he was licking his chops on that one. We might see that one again before the day's over. Contact out front. Contact from Ebo Smith. If I were a betting man, I would say that we might see that shot again.
I bet we do. I saw the lane there. I like it for TD when he gets that space. This is just a little bit of a storm. This is a squall that we have to weather.
Jumper from Williams, no good. Long rebound. Ebo Smith. And a reach-in foul. That will on Whittington, Malcolm Whittington. His first, team's fourth. And a timeout has been taken. We will take it as well. It's the Nighthawks by 2. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Defining moments. Championship dreams. Share the experience with your family and friends. The 2017 NCAA Division II Men's Basketball Elite 8, March 22nd, 23rd, and 25th at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Visit ncaa.com/tickets for your tickets today.
I coined my definition of success in 1934. My definition of success is peace of mind attained only through self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable. It's like reputation and character. Reputation is what others perceive you to be. Character is what you are.
A big day in college football as well as Hoopland. Of course, the game, Army-Navy. And the Black Knights have scored first. They lead 7-0, looking for their first win in, I think, 13 games.
That is one of the most unique traditions of the game. And I like the fact that they hang on another week before they play it.
Yes.
After a championship week.
Yes. Ball out of bounds, and it will go to Paine. Great article this week about all of the festivities that surround that game and all the guys that come back for it year after year after year.
Go Army, right?
Here, here.
Army school.
Yes, sir. And a basket by MJ Igua.
There's the same script, Craig. It's a terrible two that they're going to make at a low percentage, and they just go get it and stick it back.
Whistle inside. That's going to be a foul on Tyler Dominy. Well, now he called that on Morcom. Beg your pardon. Did Bruce Benedict.
On Morcom.
They gave that foul to Morcom. 22.
Bruce down there not too happy with something that was said off of our bench, but the official has no right to really talk to a player. That's a coach's job.
Yep. So it stays as a foul on Morcom, interestingly. 7:05 to go, first half. Knotted at 23, and an offensive foul on Deontay Moses.
That tells you that they weren't quite too sure about the last call on this end.
Yep. That was a cosmetic call. Makeup.
I'll tell you what I like about this Paine crowd is that they're energetic.
Yes.
You know the old defense two-clap chant? They got the coach leading that thing.
Yes, indeed. Sean Brennan now drives in the lane, finds Ebo, baseline in traffic, and a foul on Antoine Williams.
You can tell that Paine has kind of used the 2-3 zone as a staple because they rotate and play well out of it. It looks like they're out there with 6 people, which is what you want to do, as you can do with the length. But this is not just a by necessity 2-3. This is something that they're used to playing.
A couple of substitutions for Coach Stinson. Justin Sifo making his first appearance, sophomore from Atlanta, and DeShondrick Nelms back in the ball game, number 34. Open for a long three, Ebo Smith.
3 consecutive shot fakes, or 2, excuse me. Ebo shot fake, lifted the defense up, passed to Roderick. Roderick shot fake, didn't even have to move, but the value of a shot fake is enormous against the zone.
Tate holding high, now dribbles. Dangerous pass to MJ Igua. 17-footer banks it in. Not sure that he called it, but it counts.
Another tough 2. You just tip your hat and keep playing. And when the head coach is yelling, "You better make that."
Yeah, that says
leads me to believe that the efficiency of that shot is not too high.
No. As a team, they only shoot 38% from the floor. Around the horn now, a 3 from English, up good. And you are right, that is a set shot.
Mm-hmm. And his third one of the day, his third 3 of the day.
He's not coming off the floor when he takes that 3. Back to a 4-point advantage, 5:18 to go, first half. Around a screen, Tate.
Tough 2, tip your hat and keep playing.
Jared Tate, a freshman. Ebo to Brennan, now over to English. Baseline move by Cantrell in traffic.
Good possession against the zone. Hard reversal, enter to the short corner and let an athlete make a play.
Paine with the ball, down 31-27. Inside 5 minutes to go here, first half. Tate elevates, takes a three, off the mark, rebound by Ebo Smith.
Marginal shot selection.
Now Ebo straight away. You bet.
Great. See, I'm telling you, it's both ways. Bad shot selection leads to easy offense on the other end of the floor.
Timeout taken by Coach Stinson of Paine. 4:31. And we will take a timeout as well. It's 34-27. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
There are over 480,000 college athletes. Only 2% would go pro. That means over 470,000 will not get a shoe contract. No autographs. No private jets. No fan clubs. No Hall of Fame inductions. Instead, they will walk away with something much more valuable.
Back to action, a basket by Nelms and a takeaway. Paine within 5 at 34-29. Inside 4 minutes to go first half. Nelms in traffic, now kicks back. Deontay Moses hits a three.
Good timeout by Coach Stinson here. They've jumped out of the timeout, 5 unanswered points.
Back to a one-possession ball game. Ebo, runner up, no good. And a foul inside on Paine. That is going to be on number 25, Justin Sifo. And that brings us to the under 4 timeout. 3:36 to play first half. It's North Georgia 34, Paine 32. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for giving.
Thank you.
Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for helping me be a Nighthawk.
In the event that the official station ID has not been squeezed in, we will pause 10 seconds just for that purpose. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. At the line, Morecambe hits, and it's 35-32. 64% on the year for the freshman. Looked good on both attempts there. 4-point ball game. Yusef Riley set to check back in for the Lions, and Cantrell likewise for the Nighthawks. Sifo gives way to Tate. Now Sifo, long three, no good. Nelm's got a hand on it. Out of bounds to the Nighthawks.
Don't know how much the crowd mic is picking up, but they're down here on the Paine bench. Anytime there's a little bit of space, it's a shoot it, shoot it.
If it feels like leather, shoot it.
I like it.
Kadarius Compton will check in on the next opportunity for Paine. Cantrell in the corner. It goes to Ebo. A nice rotation. Cantrell through the hands of Dominic, but right to Ebo. 17-footer up and good. Ebo is dialed in this afternoon.
Had Tyler been able to catch that through pass, that was going to be a layup or dunk too. So it's a good job of probing against the 2-3.
No hesitation by the Nighthawks to do just that. Long three banked in by Malcolm Whittington.
That's one of those where you're proud of the box score, but you're not proud of how it looked.
That one did not look pretty at all.
Whew. Shot selection is marginal at best.
Ebo drives baseline. A bounce pass to Morecambe, knocked away and taken by Whittington. Malcolm drives the right side of the lane, leaves it for Nelms, but taken by Domini. Nighthawks on the move, up ahead to Cantrell. Shaquan, boy, nearly rolled an ankle. Now he'll take a three, but travel called on the play, and that'll give it to the Lions.
Who traveled, Ebo or Shaquan?
I think that they called it on Shaquan. I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
I think we had pretty good view from here, about 15 feet away. To me, he caught and immediately went up for the shot.
We didn't argue it, so must have been guilty.
That's interesting. Contact. And that's going to be a foul on Hosh. Second on Denzel. 1:46 to play here, first half. Inbound comes to Nelms. In traffic, left-handed shot up, good, and a foul.
That was an NBA back down. He caught it about 17 feet away from the rim. Spin move, back down, back down, back down, turn to a left-handed hook. That's just a lot of one-on-one play in Paine's offensive possessions, which you got to think for the Nighthawks is okay, but they just keep getting his, like we talked about in the pregame show. It's a little bit streaky. It's a little bit of a wild card, and they seem to be playing with their chips all in, making a lot of tough twos. But again, I think it's just a storm that we've got to weather. Stay focused, stay fundamental, keep getting good shots on our end.
Game is tied for the third time this afternoon, 38 all. Ebo double team, got to get rid of it, dribbles through it, and away to Brennan. Sean, now Ebo Smith. Shot clock at 12, lobs the pass to Brennan. Now wide open, Ebo goes to the baseline, in trouble, now fall away jumper will go for Denzel Hosh.
Good possession, a lot of poise. We kind of just burnt the first 15 seconds of the shot clock before we attack the rim.
Long three from the wing, no good. Rebound on the weak side to Ebo. Final minute of play in the opening half. Cantrell, floater, no good. And a rebound over the top. Quickly the other way, Gerard Blunt. Shot no good, but a foul. It's going to be on Brennan. .43 seconds to play here, opening half. 2-point contest.
Stuck an ear in on that conversation with Coach Stinson, and he agrees with our assessment that that's not the shot that he wants the Lions taking.
I can understand that assessment. First foul shot is good for Blunt, hitting 66% on the season. Second one no good. Final 40 seconds of the half. Ebo. Brennan drives the left side of the lane in traffic, and the ball nestles between the rim and the backboard. Foul on the play will send him to the line, courtesy of DeShondrick Nelms.
2 free throws here for Sean coming up. What would you think the odds are of Paine holding for 1 shot with 24 seconds left?
Nil. Nil.
I like it. Just go do your thing, boys.
Handle that thing like a hot potato. And Sean makes it a 2-point contest. 41-39, final 20 seconds of the opening half. Whittington, now to Nelms. Compton away to Riley. Backdoor cut. The shot is up and good. It's a 3, and Paine leads for the first time today. Half-court shot, Brennan. Oh, it was close.
I thought he made it.
Oh, 42-41. Paine leads at the break. We'll step aside and come back in a moment. Take a look at the first half numbers. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I'm an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer.
I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet. I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
It starts right when you hit the court. You imagine your finest moment. The game-winning shot that gets you to the dance. A monster dunk or no-look pass, and cutting down the net. Sports lets us dream of our own success and prepare us for our finest moments on and off the court.
What is the Golden Eagle Band? Established in 1873, we are the oldest organization on campus. Excellence in music is our passion. Our spirit of brotherhood provides friendships that last a lifetime. We compete and perform just for fun. Join the tradition.
Back we are courtside. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn. At the break, it is Paine with their only lead of the day, 42-41. A ball game that saw the Nighthawks lead by 10 at 11-1. Paine came back and shot the ball 47% in the opening half. I would not have guessed that by the shot selection that we kept referencing in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, and if you're talking about like the first place Coach Faulkner and crew are going to look on the box score, it's going to be right there. I like the shots as a North Georgia fan. I like the shots that Paine is taking. We've just got to find a way to end their possessions after the first tough two. 6 offensive rebounds. Now we've gone and got 4. So, but still, that's 2 extra possessions where Paine, and that's the difference in the game. You know, this is only a 1-possession game. Paine's had 2 extra possessions on the offensive rebounding edge, and they're shooting 50%, so that means that's the difference, is the ability to not get flustered when they make these lean back and baseline twos, but to get in there and if it goes in, tip your hat, step out of bounds, inbound it, and go the other way. But more times than not, if we get that 47% down to, let's say, 37, then that becomes 70% of the shots are leading to transition break for us back at our rim.
No question about it. We will delve much more deeply into the box score, but first we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. It is the Paine College Lions by 1. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks.
Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
Now you have it. Everything in your hands. Nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
It's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
Tight ball game here, Paine by 1, and as we look at the numbers, pretty tight as you would expect. The box score, both teams shooting well from beyond the arc. The Nighthawks a smooth 50% on 7 of 14, 5 of 11 for 45% for Paine.
Of note, as you alluded to, behind the three-point line, when you combine Roderick and Ebo, they are shooting, the two of them have combined to shoot better for the Nighthawks from 3 than we have from the free throw line.
That's scary.
Yeah, and so got to keep trying to find a way to get them clean looks. And likewise, 5 of 11 on Paine's side is a strong number. And I mean, anytime as a team you're above 36 or 37, that's kind of the benchmark that you want to be above. And they're shooting 45% from 3, but if you can take away Malcolm Whittington's 3 of 5, and I know that he banked one of those in. I think that you don't like to look up at the scoreboard and see that we're down, but these are easy fixes for us to be able to just kind of clean up the offensive rebounding, continue to stay patient defensively. We don't have to do anything different defensively. You just got to think that the sustainability of such a effective offensive output is pretty low.
Leading scorer for the Nighthawks, Ebo Smith, at 11 points, 4 of 7 from the floor, 3 of 4 beyond the arc, 3 rebounds in 15 minutes of play. 7 points each for the duo of Dominy and Morecambe. 9 points for Roderick English. He also, as you mentioned, 3 of 4 beyond the arc. Nighthawks have been out-rebounded by 2 at 17 to 15. Not a lot of turnovers, though, in this ballgame.
No, there's not. It's been, because they're making so many shots.
Yeah.
I think that if they were to miss a few shots, probably the turnovers would go up. But I think that there's a little bit of smoke and mirror with our offensive rebounding on the box score as well, because they have 6, including 4 from my man 00.
The one and only Jose N.J. Igua.
Okay, well, he's got 4 offensive rebounds himself. We have 4 as a team, but 2 of those are by Sean Brennan, our point guard, which means those are long jump shots that bounce out and aren't free possessions where we just grab it and stick it back like 0 is on their end. So we got that. They're up 1. They're beating us on the offensive glass. They're not going to make as many shots as they made in the first half. In the second half, we've got to stay patient and stay the course.
We will take a break. When we come back, a look at the Paine College half of the box score. The Lions lead by 1. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Follow your dreams. Gain an advantage. Choose the University of North Georgia. UNG offers a unique range of educational programs and services that cannot be matched. Academic prestige, dynamic friendships, and leadership development are all within your reach. Begin your journey today with UNG. At the University of North Georgia, you are the priority. Supported by a student-focused learning environment, UNG is an extraordinary combination of programs, people, and places spanning 4 campuses. Choose your pathway today and thrive.
Movie night, take 1.
Where are the King's Hawaiian rolls? Guys, come on! What's it take to keep some rolls in a bowl?
Irresistible King's Hawaiian bread in the deli or in-store bakery.
All right, let's go again.
What you've gained as a student will be just as important to you as what you did as a player. As long as you know that you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable, there's no failure. Success on 3.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Quick check of the scoreboard. Army up 2 touchdowns on Navy. And in the Battle of the Dakotas, North Dakota State defeating South Dakota State resoundingly 36-10.
Wow.
That's always a scintillating matchup.
That's indoors, right?
I think so.
North Dakota, they're the green and gold team, right?
They are
North Dakota State.
They're a power. They're a powerhouse.
They are.
They've got a great program there.
That's
Here,
FCS?
beg pardon?
Is that FCS?
Yes. Yes. So that is probably a playoff game. One other contest, no score, Richmond and Eastern Washington. And we'll follow that as the afternoon progresses. A quick look at the numbers for Paine. Leading scorer, Malcolm Whittington, 11 points on the afternoon. 8 for Jose N.J. Igua. Also Jared Tate with 8 to his credit. 6 points for Deshaundrick Nelms, and collectively again 47% for the floor for the Lions of Paine College. One more timeout. When we come back, the second half between the Lions and the Nighthawks. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative
to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Take the pledge at itsonus.org and be a part of the solution.
We are challenging every Division II campus to take the pledge, to make a statement, and to make sexual assault unacceptable because
it's on us!
Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for giving.
Thank you.
Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for helping me be a Nighthawk.
Back we are here, Bill Inslee Court in Memorial Hall. A beautiful afternoon here in Dahlonega, Georgia.
Started out really chilly.
But you know what? It was a great morning, no wind. It was a great morning for raking leaves and mulching them. Got a lot done.
With what equipment?
A rake.
How do you mulch them?
Well, I mulch them with my lawnmower, but I rake them by hand and then pile them up and then mulch them with the lawnmower.
So you rake them into a pile and then run over the pile?
Yep, piece by piece. I cut down by 75% the number of bags that I have to use to bag up the debris.
And then you just leave it in the grass?
No, I rake it up and bag it. Yep. Got a lot done today. Tyler Dominy missing on that. The Nighthawks looking to get some stuff done here in the second half. They trail by one. Sort of that necessary evil when all your neighbors have large oak trees.
Oh, oak.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound good.
Nope. Paine with the ball. Nelms now all the way back out top, and a quick three up and good for Malcolm Whittington.
He already made three in the first half. We've got to make sure that we really get our hand in his face and don't even let him get it up.
Dominy fakes the pass. Now away to Ebo, into the hands. Brennan to Dominy, shot clock at 10. Baseline move, Cantrell wouldn't go, got his own rebound, no good. Morcom tips it back to Brennan in the corner. Ebo, new shot clock, and they'll reset the offense. Strong move, Cantrell up, no good. Just can't find the basket. And a foul inside on Morcom. Shaquana's been active, just can't get those shots to drop.
Called a set here called Mills, but they don't have a play name or a player named Mills, so I'm not. See what they do here against man.
I wonder if that's in honor of someone.
Could be. A little zipper cut.
Long three straight away, no good. Rebound Dominy. That was off the hands of Gerard Blunt. Played 90 seconds here in the second half. Brennan back to Ebo. Now Dominy, one dribble and back to Smith. 5 to shoot. Brennan now will go baseline with 3, 2, and about out of bounds. And over to the Lions.
We were a little out of control, or discombobulated on that possession. It's like we didn't recognize their zone. They did a good job of getting out and pressuring in it. We were trying to run some man offense against it.
Square peg, round hole. Nelms goes up strong, no good. Rebound Morcom. Nice rebound that time for Ross.
Good action by Ross there.
Nighthawks looking for their first points of the second half. They trail by 4. That's the largest lead for the Lions. Domini, and a cut by Cantrell.
That was not discombobulated.
Nope.
That was together. Hard ball reversals and a good cut by Shaquan right through the middle of the paint. It's the shot fakes on the perimeter by our shooters that open it up, and Shaquan cut right through there.
Baseline move, Whittington, and he has the hot hand for the Lions.
Baseline floater is a very tough shot to make.
16 points in the afternoon from Malcolm. Contact inside on the drive by Domini. That will go against Nelms, and that is his second.
At the line for the Nighthawks, Tyler Duncan.
Tyler settles in at the foul line. Checking in for the Nighthawks, Ephraim Shimanga. Brennan gets a breather. We played 3 minutes here in the second half. Tyler gets that one to go, 1 of 2 at the line. Whittington closely checked now by Shimanga. The drive, the high arcing shot, no good. But an offensive board into the hands of Blunt.
Challenge 2, offensive rebound.
Nelms, hook shot, good. 5-point lead, the largest of the day for the Lions. Down low, the basket by Shaquan.
There was some urgency in that possession that I liked.
3-point lead for the Lions. Whittington back out top, 3-pointer up, no good, in and out, rebound, the follow won't go, rebound to the Nighthawks and Morecambe. Bounce pass on the move, Shimanga. Checked by Whittington, away it goes to Domini. Tyler, back out front they go. Ebo thought about the three, but instead back to Shimanga in the lane. Cantrell, strong move, and it's good.
Back-to-back urgent possessions offensively. I like it. Now we just need to string together a few more stops here by the Nighthawks.
Whittington, guarded by Shimanga, lobs it down low to Compton. Kadarius, goodness gracious.
Those are tough twos.
I'm not sure that tough adequately describes him. Domini skip pass to Ebo, thought about the three, goes baseline to Morecambe. Contact will send him to the line. It's going to be on Malcolm Whittington. Malcolm in the middle. And a timeout on the floor, the under 16 with 15:22 to go. It's the Paine College Lions by 3 right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
24 meals under $4, just like in 1934.
$4 was a lot in those days. That can't be right.
Oh, I was there. Back then, you not only got to choose from 24 meals under $4, you also got a shave, a shoe shine, and a new suit. Used to be called Steak and Shake and Shave and Shoe Shine and Suit. They even put it on the sign. Till it broke.
Is that a Steak and Shake suit?
Walter, did this look like a Steak and Shake suit?
Get 24 meals for under $4, only at Steak and Shake.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college?
Hey, Manti, who the hell?
It's a tearjerker!
Team's back on the floor. And Ross Morecambe at the line, looking to cut into what is a 3-point deficit. And he does so with the first of 2. One more opportunity. And he got them both. He will check out. Olatunji will check in.
Lonray gave great minutes his first run in the first half. I think that this is a great play for Lonray. can use his length to alter some of these shots around the rim.
Jared Tate strolls over to the scorer's table to check into the next opportunity for Paine. 1-point ball game. Paine the lead in the ball right through the hands of Yusef Raleigh. Nighthawks have it. Cantrell tried to get it back to Olatunji. It goes out of bounds, but will stay with the Nighthawks.
Won't show up in the box score there, but on the penetration by Paine, it was Lonray's presence there in the paint that forced them not to try the tough two around the rim, but to kick it out, which led to the turnover.
Boy, beautiful fake by Ebo. Now kicks it back to Domini. Tyler goes baseline, puts it up and in.
I like how he's changing directions there on the penetration, trying to laser back into the defense. That's something that he didn't have in his arsenal a year ago.
Quick three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Ebo. Here come the Nighthawks. Long lead pass for Domini. Way too much on that one. I know Tyler was thinking about being able to try to leap the baseline and save it, but too much. I mean, he can leap, but not like that. You know, back to your point about the explosiveness for Tyler, his ability to alter his direction in the air is amazing. Drive and the shot that'll be waved off the travel by Kadarius Compton. Nighthawks back on top now by 1 with the ball. Shimanga, bounce pass to Tyler. Now quickly to Ebo Smith. A little contact in the hands of Shimanga. Gets his own rebound, up and under, no good. And the Lions come away with it.
Tough spot for Ephraim.
In the corner, 3 is up and good for Jared Tate. Paine back in front, 54-52. Chance to tie or take the lead for the Nighthawks. Ebo. Now Domini with 5 to shoot. Launches the 3, it's off the mark, and a rebound to Paine. That was not the shot they wanted, obviously.
Not a clean possession for us. I agree, Craig. We just seemed like we jumped back ahead and had a little bit of control here.
Paine with the ball. Jared Tate fresh off that 3 from a moment ago. Now to Nelms. Compton with 6 to shoot. Straightaway 3, good.
Wow. Their guards can get it up quick, and if it feels like leather, they shoot it.
Back to a 5-point lead. Equals their largest of the day. 12.5 to go. Domini in traffic, puts it up, has it blocked, and a foul sends him to the line. That'll go against Kadarius Compton.
We got to get the ball moving. There's just a lot of standing out there. Our offensive possessions have become a little stagnant. We're only a possession or 2 more away from the media timeout. Did you say that this was Paine's largest lead of the day?
Yes. Tyler puts it up and in. Morcom checks back, as does English, as does Hosh. Back in for the Lions, the Lions, NJ Igua. Tyler got them both.
All right, let's get us a stop here, and at the next media timeout, we can just call this a 12-minute game.
Off balance 3, no good. Antoine Williams got a hand on it. Should be North Georgia ball. Goodness gracious. Lions maintain possession. Up by 3 as we approach the 12-minute mark. Shot just inside the arc, no good from Compton. That's going to go on Tyler. Third on Tyler. And the under 12 with 11:59 to go in the ball game. Paine by 3. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks.
Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Teams returning to the floor here. Bill Inslee Court in Memorial Hall. At the line, I beg your pardon, it will be possession to Paine. Up by 3, 57-54. Inbound comes to William. Right back it goes to Whittington. Malcolm drives. Dishes back to N.J. Igwa. Left-handed shot, no good. Quickly the other way, Shimanga leaves it for English. Roderick off balance, it's good, and one. Chance to tie the line.
You called that. That wasn't even, no chance of that being called a charge.
Strong move by Roderick.
The basket counts.
A quick 4-0 run. An opportunity to make it a 5-0 run to wipe out what was the largest lead of the day for Paine. And Roderick has done just that.
As I stepped away right there, Craig, I had a chance to walk behind the North Georgia bench and absolutely heard offensive rebounding as being a point of emphasis.
There you go. And we shall see. Williams straight away launches a woefully short attempt out of bounds to North Georgia. That was just too tempting for Antoine.
Yeah, there's a reason that we weren't guarding him.
Yeah. Antoine, a late addition to the lineup for Paine College, as in about 10 minutes prior to tip.
Come on, son. We'll be back by 11 tonight.
Shot blocked, tip though, and a reach in by Roderick in the attempt to keep possession. Bruce seemed to take an inordinate amount of time watching Roderick's reaction to that foul call.
Yeah.
Just an observation. Whittington away to Williams, now in the hands of Compton. Kadarius, 3, no good. Into the hands of Shimanga for the Nighthawks. Long lead pass and an attempt to slam dunk and a hard fall, but popping right back up.
Wow.
Roderick English.
That's big time right there. I thought that we were going to have to roll the stretcher out.
Yep.
That was a lot of contact up around the rim and a lot of contact down on the floor. That says a lot about Roderick's gumption to take that at the rim that aggressively and his toughness to be able to jump up from such a fall.
I mean, he popped right back up. The lefty puts the foul shot attempt in. I'm telling you, that there's always trepidation any time a player hits the floor from that high. And 1 of 2 for Roderick. Now a 6-0 run.
First lead in the half?
It is.
Okay. All right, 10 minutes plus here to get control of this game, jump up to a couple double-digit lead.
And a takeaway. The shot is up, no good. And Paine gets it right back. Oh, and contact, the foul by Shimanga.
That's a frustration foul by Ephraim, doing a great job of just taking it from off the dribble in the backcourt here, but not being able to finish in the one-on-one setting. I tell you what, you got to tip your hat to the freshman there for generating the extra possession. Just avoid that silly foul.
Nighthawks with a 1-point lead, approaching the halfway mark in the second stanza. Whittington gets it to Williams. Right back it goes to Malcolm. Floater in the lane, no good. And the Nighthawks are off and running. Shimanga. The pass to Hosh. Denzel goes baseline in traffic. Up and under!
That's a great defensive possession by North Georgia that led to the transition and us to be able to play on the offensive end with confidence.
Now an 8-0 run by the Nighthawks. 17-footer for Jared Tate stops that. 1-point lead for the Nighthawks, 60-59, 9:39 to go. Roderick English tried to lay that one in, but Morecambe does it for him.
Roderick struggled there when he tried to just move his shot around to avoid the charge. Wasn't able to get anything on it, but Ross was right there to clean it up.
That was a tough angle. 3 no good, rebound English. That 8-0 run, the largest of the ball game for either team by the Nighthawks. And a takeaway. MJ Igua. Now Whittington. Malcolm feeds Blunt. 3, good.
Man, they shoot threes. Take away Williams from 3, which we're letting him shoot it. And I'm glad that he's taking a while to figure that out. Their percentage from 3 is just
insane. Feeding the lane, Morecambe draws contact. He'll be back at the line. Tie ball game, 62 all.
Looks like we're going to be close to square heading around the 8-minute media timeout. Just a more, yeah, I tell you what, this is a good Paine team and an improving North Georgia team. This is really going to be healthy for us to be in a ebb and flow game like this heading into on the brink of Peach Belt Conference play.
Perfect table setter. That one off the back iron, no good. Dominy checks in for Shimanga. Nelms, Riley, and Kadarius Compton back in for Paine.
Technical foul caught on Paine.
What a technical foul has been called on Jared Tate for unsportsmanlike conduct. And that typically comes in the form of a verbal outburst. So that also counts as a personal on Tate. Denzel Hosh. So one of the 2 technical foul shots goes, and now Morecambe back to the line. Well, there's a little back and forth going on between Yusef Riley now and Bruce Benedict.
Bruce is in control.
Darn tootin' he is. Let there be no doubt. And there shall be none. 64 to 62. Might not be a good day to ask him for an autograph if you're in the stands. 17-footer, no good. Rebound, Morecambe.
Some of the tough 2s have starting to not fall now, and we've taken advantage. Need to keep getting quality shots on our end.
Dominy from Hosh 2-point lead for the Nighthawks. 8 minutes, 8 seconds to go. Cantrell drives the left side, and it's good. And the foul.
It's called an early layup there, Craig, where instead of trying to man up and play off of two, you just play off of one leg and not really jump off the ground and shoot it up to the rim before the defense has time to collect themselves to challenge it. It's a great adjustment to Chicago game. It's not all bull in a china shop. There was a lot of finesse to that play there. Great job by number 23.
That last foul, Lee, was on Deshaundrick Nelms, his third. Shaquan missing the icing on the cake there. Couldn't complete the three-point play, and it's a 4-point lead. Oh, that's a charge all day long.
And he did a good job of, he was trying to move around on the dribble penetration. Ross did a great job of sliding right just there prior to the contact.
That was the third on Kadarius Compton. And it's time for the under 8. 7:53 to go. It's the Nighthawks by 4. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
Nighthawks used an 8-0 run to reclaim the lead and currently on top by 4. Just less than 8 minutes to go in this ball game, and they've done a good job of getting to the line here in the second half.
Yeah, it's a great adjustment here. You know, I'm proud of the fact that we're in a tense, tight game, and the later that it gets, we continue to show poise. But I tell you what, win or lose, being coming off of a tough overtime loss at Lee, these final 7 minutes and 45 seconds are going to be really telling leading into league play.
Beautiful drive by Cantrell, but the shot rolled out. He saw daylight on the right side of the lane, but couldn't get it to go.
That's a set clear-out isolation play for Shaquan that I like that he's going to finish for us more times than not.
From the left elbow, the shot no good from Yusef Riley. Nighthawks have the ball. Hosh leaves it for Brennan. Sean, top of the key. Now Denzel double-teamed. Way it goes to Dominy between the circles. Bounce pass. Move, Cantrell, good. That was a power move.
That's back to the bull in the china shop, just playing through you, and I like the fact that he's mixing it up on his penetration. You can be an all-penetration guy, there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to mix up how you finish, which he's done on his last 2 drives.
Foul prior to the shot, and that will go against Sean Brennan, his second.
No judge foul on Sean Brennan, his second team.
6-point ball game. Dominy has it. Tyler, yes!
Good tip away by Tyler. A little lazy on the entry pass from Paine. Tyler did a good job of just poking that away and chasing it down and finishing 1v1 in the backcourt. Not sure what the whistle was.
Is it shot clock?
Might have been, not sure. I just would have, that kind of got the gym a little loud. Good turnout here for a 3 p.m. game on a Saturday afternoon around the holidays. But I tell you what, it got the gym a little bit loud. I hate the fact that a whistle had to kill it. I would like to have seen us keep playing.
That was a scintillating play by Tyler. 70-62. That jumper good for Kadarius Compton. He's the leading scorer for the Lions at 16 points a ball game, and he now has 12 on the day.
Shaquan again taking it right at the chest of the defense. Really played the last 3 or 4 possessions, or his last 3 or 4 drives. Had a lot of urgency on him, and that's a great job by the upperclassmen, not letting the game, not letting Paine work their way back into this thing.
MJ Igua gets rid of it to Riley. And a whistle. That's going to be on Denzel, his third. MJ Igua back to the line. That's only the second time that I've been able to make that pronunciation without double checking the.
Without reading it?
Yep. Took me.
Watch how active those of you watching on the Nighthawk Sports Network, his feet are before he shoots it.
Yep.
He's uneasy at the free throw line.
And the result.
Yeah. Not comfortable.
No sense of, exactly, no calmness. Dominique drives through traffic. Boy, a lot of contact, no whistle. 72-64, Whittington leaves it out of bounds, off the fingertips, and Coach Stinson is beside himself. His head on the back of his hands on press row, and I understand his pain because that was a golden opportunity for the Lions.
Luckily, there's no visiting radio here today, or he would have been in their lap.
In their lap. Tyler, top of the key, zips it over to Ebo. Now the lob to Morecambe. Ross, one dribble, the fake, and contact. Is that on Riley?
We're against the scorers table here.
Youssef. This is the third on Youssef. Not if you are an Appalachian State partisan Yosef.
Isn't that like their fundraising club?
It is.
How about that? If I ever do trivia, I'm going to take you with me. Not a trivia guy, but you're going with me.
We would have fun.
Although you didn't know the capital of
Nigeria?
Nigeria.
Nope. I would have wagered on Lagos.
Yeah, and lost, unfortunately.
Sadly. You win some, you lose some.
You do. This is going to match, watch this, without using your height. Never mind. I was going to say, without using your hieroglyphics, had that gone in, that would have matched our largest lead, I think. 73-64 is your score. The drive. No.
And a foul inside. Blunt right down the lane. That's going to be, boy, that is 4 on Tyler.
It's not a foul in the new emphasis. That's chest to chest.
Yep. Tyler saddled with 4, goes to the bench. Just less than 5 minutes to play. And a 9-point lead. Nearly a steal on the inbound. Igua lobs it in.
Very athletic guy.
Yep. Morecambe in the lane. Now back to English. Roderick drives in traffic. No good. Morecambe tips. Nighthawks keep it. Hosh to Ebo Smith. Nice reaction by Ebo. 9-point ball game. 4 minutes, 24 seconds to go.
You asked to take control here. We now have it in our grasp.
Yep.
And
a steal by Ebo. Roderick is slammed to the ground by Youssef Riley. His 4th. Well, they were on the move, too, with that steal, and Roderick in full stride.
And that's double bonus now, so it's equally just like getting fouled or getting fouled shooting in the act of shooting. So going to be a lot of free throws here.
Roderick, no good. Tate checks back in for Riley. Blunt assumes position on the lane for the Lions. One more coming for Roderick. Chance to equal the largest lead of the day, but no good. Whittington. That one no good, and an offensive board. Whittington will take a three and hit it.
That dude, he gets buckets.
19 points now for Whittington. Turnaround jumper, Shimanga no good. Offensive board and a foul on the play.
Made 2 free throws now for Roderick. That's actually a little bit of their own medicine right there. Tough lean back 2 taken by the Nighthawks, but luckily Roderick was there to clean it up and give us that extra possession.
The 4th foul on Kadarius Compton brings us to the under 4 timeout. It is 75-69 UNG right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Now you have it. Everything in your hands, nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
It starts right when you hit the court. You imagine your finest moment. The game-winning shot that gets you to the dance. A monster dunk or no-look pass, and cutting down the net. Sports lets us dream of our own success and prepare us for our finest moments on and off the court.
As we have just passed the top of the hour, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. .345 to go. Opportunity at the line for Roderick English, and this one well short of the intended mark.
I like the on-floor camera angle.
Makes a huge difference to have that perspective to complement the mid-court high shot. 1 of 2. Back to a 7-point lead. 3 minutes, 33 seconds to go down low. And a foul on Morecambe.
They're
going to give it to Shaquan.
Yeah, Shaquan on the dig down. I thought Ross did a great job of maintaining his position and just walling up to the ceiling. It was Shaquan trying to reach in there and rip it out on the back down. But again, back to the math, it's not a terrible foul if he misses at least one of these 2.
This first one good for Chi Jose, the junior, hitting 45% coming into today. Not sure how many opportunities he had prior. And 1 of 2. So perhaps that percentage
we'll take it.
Is appropriate. 76-70. Cantrell sees daylight, now dishes to Roderick. One dribble and away to Ebo. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to play. Shimanga holding high. 12 to shoot. Drives, lays it in. Nice move.
Good poise by the freshman.
Inside 3 to go. Whittington closely checked. And a steal by Shimanga. Up ahead, English. Roderick. Oh! Boy, that's the second time today that Roderick has been slammed as he goes in for the layup.
You cringe almost when you see the aggressive shot block attempt. Almost would like to see him. I know he's such an aggressive player offensively, but almost would like to see him add the 2-foot jump stop to his arsenal. Just let him fly by.
Yeah.
Shoot the little bunny shot.
There is something, and the shot rolls out for Roderick. There is something that is so defenseless for a player going in for either a layup or a slam in the air, not unlike a wide receiver in football that gets nailed.
Can't protect yourself.
Nope. And I always go back to the old NC State Wolfpack, the great David Thompson.
It's hard for a heel to recognize that.
Oh, listen, in that day I was a Wolfpacker.
There we go.
Nice move inside defensively. Chimanga through traffic. Strong move by Shaquan. And that's your largest lead of the day.
Aggressive transition. Another missed tough two by Paine that we were able to get headed towards our rim. It was just a matter of patience for the Nighthawks to be able to get some of that easier offense.
Boy, Whittington just threw that ball across the court. It somehow found a teammate. I'm going to call a foul on Roderick English.
Roderick just
He's laughing.
His hands up and laughs.
He's laughing. I'm laughing with you, Roderick, because I have absolutely no clue where that foul came from. Timeout on the floor. And if it's a full, we will take it. And we will. 2:11 to go. It's the Nighthawks by 11 on the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Defining moments. Championship dreams. Share the experience with your family and friends. The 2017 NCAA Division II Men's Basketball Elite 8, March 22nd, 23rd, and 25th at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Visit ncaa.com/tickets for your tickets today.
See the Levy's parked in front of our house again.
It's a free country, Dad.
Our house, our spot. Those are the rules.
Okay, who wants sweet rolls?
Oh, I do.
Me too.
Oh, are those King's Hawaiian rolls?
Thanks, Carol.
Everybody loves the sweet, fluffy deliciousness of King's Hawaiian bread. Find us in the deli or in-store bakery. Also try the complete line of King's Hawaiian sandwich rolls.
Always a crowd favorite.
It is.
Here at Memorial Hall.
Bob Stein Stadium, Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium.
Yep. Actually saw Neil Diamond in concert in St. Louis, Missouri. Great showman.
Really?
Yep. Surprisingly. Wasn't my choice, but the crowd I was with on that trip wanted to go, and so I did.
Probably glad you did.
I did. Yep, I was. Glad we had a missed foul shot there, too, and the Nighthawks a chance to expand their 11-point lead as we move inside 2 minutes to go.
Not quite ice time yet. Need to keep playing.
Yeah.
For another possession or maybe two, because they can score such in buckets.
One near steal. Chimanga gets it back. Bounce pass in the lane. Shaquan.
Now it's ice. So now we just guard with our hands straight to the ceiling and then make them foul.
13-point lead, the largest of the day. Baseline jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound to Morcom. And the Paine player has gone down, I think, with a twisted ankle. Play will continue.
That's good officiating.
Yep. And it was Jared Tate that went down with a twisted ankle.
Especially since it doesn't make a difference in the game.
No.
And we're chewing clock anyway.
80 seconds remain in this ball game. The Nighthawks will inch a bit closer back toward that 500 mark on the season as they get ready for Peach Belt Conference play. Chimanga loosely guarded by Whittington with 5 to shoot down the lane in traffic. Nice job.
He's come out of his shell a little bit. He's got such a great IQ, great stealer of the ball, but he's in the offensive end. He's showing a lot more poise here. About to game another one.
Aggressive defense by the Nighthawks. Final 45 seconds. It's going to be on Ephraim. His second. Whittington goes to the line with 19 points. Give him 20. He leads the Lions' effort today. Brought in an average of 13 points. Morecambe and English check out. Hosh is back in there. North Georgia's baseball team getting their money's worth today. The foul.
We're having fun.
And I like that.
I do too.
Nighthawks lead it 85-73.
Let's not foul here, gents.
Oh, goodness. Whittington did not listen to you.
Something to be said about competing to the final horn.
As opposed to delaying the inevitable.
Yes.
That foul shot would not go for Hosh. He'll have another. Denzel 1 of 2. He'll check out. Roderick back in. Final 25 seconds of the ball game. Quick three by Whittington, off the iron, no good. Offensive board. NJ Igua has been really strong on the boards. Draws the foul that time from Morecambe.
He's a beast.
Hats off to him.
Great effort.
Dominy and Smith back in. English and Morecambe check out. And you tip your hat to the Lions today for energetic effort.
Tough to play when you've lost 6 in a row on the road.
Completes the three-point play, and it's a 10-point ball game. Final 15 seconds. Through traffic goes Ephraim Chimanga. Hosh thought about a three. Boy, he wanted to pull the trigger.
I don't think he would have gotten in trouble.
Ebo trying to dribble out the clock, bounces it to Tyler. And that will do it. 86-76, your final score. The Nighthawks improve to 4-5 on the year, and Paine drops to 1-7. We will take a break. When we return, Victorious head coach Chris Faulkner right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Hand-dipped with real milk is the only way to make a milkshake. You can't trust machines.
Now how come?
Once I got a machine-made shake from some other place, and it clanked and clunked and spit out a glop into my glass. And do you know what it was made of?
Artificial turf?
What? No, powder.
What?
Powder.
Chowder.
Come in today for hand-dip shakes made with real milk. Only at Steak and Shake.
Think of the NCAA as a spirit squad, cheering for student athletes at every big event and every small one. We'd be there in the classroom, at graduation, at their first job interview. Okay, so don't think of us as a spirit squad. Think of us as a mascot. Well, just know we're always there for student athletes.
The 2017 NCAA Final Four, the ultimate experience for college basketball fans. The passion, The spectacle and the pageantry of college basketball's premier event.
Make your plans now to head to Phoenix for the 2017 NCAA Final Four, April 1st and 3rd at University of Phoenix Stadium. Visit ncaa.com/MBB tickets to apply for your seats today.
Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for giving. Thank you.
Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for helping me be a Nighthawk.
On the power of an 8-0 run in the second half, the Nighthawks come back for a 10-point win over Paine College here this afternoon in Memorial Hall, alongside Victoria's head coach Chris Faulkner, Craig Corbin here. And Coach, congratulations.
Thanks, Chris.
A nice second half to
Yeah,
the ball game.
Well, we finally closed the game really well. You know, I thought the last 7-8 minutes of the ball game, we played very, very well. I wish we wouldn't have fouled, and we gave up an offensive rebound and fouled late when we were up 10 or 12. But aside from that, I thought we closed the game very well. You know, we've been talking to our guys about, hey, we're right there. We just got to make winning plays. And I felt like we made some winning plays. Shaquan finished some going to the bucket. I thought Ephraim was phenomenal defensively and made some great plays that helped us win as well.
Very selfless play by this team in the second half, and I'm daring to say that there might have been an emphasis at halftime placed on rebounding, because you guys came out strong and really turned it around with an advantage when the day was done, +5 in that category.
Yeah, you know, we gave up too many offensive rebounds in the first half. I felt like defensively in the first half, they banked in a couple of threes, and then offensive rebounds, and we gave them a few runouts. And so, you know, we don't give up the offensive rebounds, and we cut out the runouts. I felt like we were going to be okay. But, man, boy, they kept on hanging around. They're pretty good.
Athletic team, shot the ball very well from beyond the arc, from inside. And quite honestly, I think it wound up being a great table setter for the team going into conference play.
It did. You know, we knew 12, 22, and 2 could really, really score that thing. And, man, I don't even know how many did 12 end up with. Yeah, he ended up with 20.
Yep.
And 22 ended up with 12. I thought we did a pretty good job on him. But, you know, those guys get an open look, they are going to make it. So I'm pretty pleased. You know, their record's 1-6, but gosh, man, I tell you, they can play with a lot of people.
I think that's a deceptive record when you look at who they've played in the close games that they've had. Nighthawks today with 5 players in double figures. Excellent effort offensively.
Yeah, I was really pleased with that. You know, God, I told Roderick English right there at the end of the game, I knew he had 15. And I looked up the scoreboard when I took him out and saw he had 15. I said, Rod, if you could shoot free throws, you'd have 20 right now. I mean, we went for a little stretch there where we missed a lot of free throws that we probably could have stretched our lead out on a little bit more. But most proud of the fact that we finished the game and past, you know, we lost 2 overtime games. And they've been exactly like this game was, and we didn't finish the game. But today, you know, we're right there back and forth the whole game, and then all of a sudden we finish down the last 7 or 8 minutes. So really, really proud of that, and I hope our team learned from that right there.
Nicely done. The final non-conference setup, a 10-point win here today, 86-76. The Nighthawks of UNG knock off Paine College. For Coach Faulkner, Lee Glenn, and everyone here at the Nighthawk Sports Network, this is Craig Corbin saying so long, everybody.